I am Shanna. I'm one of your trainers, and we're going to do a pre-trip and air brake test so y'all can see how we do it the right way, or our way, the Gold Star way. All right. Starting off, I'm going to get my bus ready to leave the yard. Okay. Putting my key in, one click to the right. I'm going to turn my interior lights on. I'm going to do a walk. I'm going to do a quick check, make sure my seats are still good. My windows look good. Nothing looks messed up. Everything's looking good. Everything's attached. All my lights are working. Alarm is working. Do a quick check on a quick window. Working, so that's good. My latches are still latched, so those look good. And make sure they're unlatched, not exit. All right, we're gonna start up. I'm gonna turn my LMPs on. I'm also gonna hit open on my door. This little green light right there. I'm gonna hit open. So it turns my stairway lights on. Now we're going to walk around and do our pre-trip. Making sure handles are good, attached. I make sure my straps are down good, my mud flaps are good. Check my mirrors. Check the tires. What nuts are good. I'm going to check the frame for the brackets and mirrors. I'm making sure that all of my lights are going through, coming on. Checking my neck mirror and bracket. Tires. Check the lug nut. Lug flap is good. Strap is good. Mirror is good. Nice and attached. Nothing loose. Opening up my circuit panels, I'm making sure everything looks good. Nothing looks like it's burning or being chewed. Battery compartment, making sure I don't have any batteries leaking. Other circuit panel, same thing. Make sure nothing looks like it's burning or being chewed. I'm making sure that all my lights are coming on. All my clearance lights, my blinker on the side, my stop sign lights are coming on. Coming down, I'm going to check front and back. Make sure there's nothing down in between. I'm going to hit a couple of lug nuts here, make sure we're good, and check my mud flap. From here, I can see under the bus, through the tire well here. I don't see nothing leaking on the ground. You can also check underneath, which I will check underneath on the other side on my way onto the bus. Lights are good and working. Again, same thing on the back. We're going to double check and make sure that our lights are coming on. Nobody's out. Make sure nobody's broken or busted. Open our back door. We walk into place. I'm making sure that there is nothing under my seats, no kids, no comes on. We run with our headlights at all times. When you're in the yard, you run with your hazards on. When you're borrowing a bus from somebody, make sure you are adjusted. Make sure your mirrors are adjusted for you. If you have questions or concerns about how to adjust your mirror, please tell us and we will be more than happy to come out and show you how to set them the right way. All right, now we're going to do our brake test. My gauges are at 120 psi. I'm also looking to make sure everything else is good. My fuel is up, my def is up, and everything else is running normal. All right, so to begin our brake test, you're going to pump your brake 3 times. You're going to wait for your gauge to stabilize, and when it does, that will be your cut-in pressure. And it looks like my cut-in pressure is about 90 psi. Now I'm going to let it build back up and wait for my cut-out pressure. When I hear my tanks go off, there's this view of the tanks. My cut-in pressure is going to be 120 psi. Now I'm going to turn my bus off. I'm going to turn it 1 click to the right, and I'm going to wait for my gauges to come back up to 120. When they came back up, now I'm going to give them 1 minute, and I should not lose more than 3 psi. 2 psi. Apologize. We're going to say it's been 1 minute. Now we're going to put our foot on the service brake, push it in, release your parking brake, release your service brake. Your bus may roll just a little bit. It's okay. Just if it moves too much, you can put your foot back on the brake. Wait until it stabilizes. Again, you're going to wait 1 minute, and you shouldn't lose more than 2 psi here. I got myself backwards.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
Alright, we're going to say that it's been 1 minute. Now we're going to put our foot on the service brake and hold. We're going to wait for our gauges to stabilize again. Once they stabilize, you're going to wait 1 minute, and you shouldn't lose more than 3 psi here. We're going to say it's been a minute. Now I'm going to pump my service brake until my low air warning light comes on, which should be before 60 psi. And then I'm going to continue to pump until my parking brake pops out, which should be between 20 and 40 psi. Low air warning light at 65 psi. Parking brake at 35. Now I'm going to start my bus. I'm going to let my bus build back up to about 90 psi. If you need to assist, go ahead. I'm going to do my parking brake hold test. Alright. We're going to put our bus in drive. Your parking brake should be applied. And now we're going to rev our engine. And your bus should not move. We did not move. Put your bus back in neutral. And then on your way out of the yard, you're going to do 2 5-mile-an-hour stops to test your service brake to make sure your steering wheel is not veering in either direction. Ready? Alright, we're going to do 2 5-mile-an-hour stops. 1. And 2. And my steering wheel did not turn in either direction. You are ready to leave the yard.